Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland BROWNS. Let's get to the news now. If you've been paying close attention to the Browns' recent game, you already know that Week 1 was a real roller coaster. The Browns, coming into the season with high hopes and a roster full of talent, faced a tough challenge at home against the Cincinnati Bengals, and it didn't quite go as planned. The final score, 17-16, was razor-thin, but what really stood out was the performance, or rather, the struggles of the team's kicker, Andre Szmyt. Fans were watching closely, hoping for a solid start, but unfortunately, Szmyt missed an extra point and a field goal, and those misses ended up being the difference in a game that could have gone either way. Cincinnati managed to hang on, but Browns fans left the stadium with a lot of questions and a clear sense that something needs to change at the kicker position. You see, Andre Szmyt was given the nod over Dustin Hopkins in training camp, and many thought he had the potential to be the answer. But Week 1 showed that perhaps the Browns might need to look elsewhere. Now, the coaching staff and management are undoubtedly analyzing their options. The team might bring in a new kicker to compete with Szmyt, and from what we're hearing, there are a few intriguing options available on the market. One name that immediately comes to mind is Zane Gonzalez. Yes, the same Zane Gonzalez who was drafted by the Browns back in 2017 and had a brief stint with the team. Gonzalez is a free agent now, and given his history with Cleveland, it would be a smart move to bring him back into the fold. He's got NFL experience, and more importantly, he's shown in recent seasons that he can be clutch when it counts. During his time with the Washington Commanders last season, Gonzalez went 5 for 7 on field goals and was perfect on extra points, 19 for 19 to be exact. That kind of consistency is exactly what the Browns need right now, someone who can step in and provide stability, especially after such a tough start to the season. But Gonzalez isn't the only option. The Browns could also look at Eddie Piñeiro, who has been a reliable kicker in the league for several years now. Piñeiro entered the NFL as an undrafted free agent in 2018 and has played with the Carolina Panthers for the past few seasons. His track record is impressive. In fact, last season, he was a standout, hitting 22 of 26 field goals. Not only that, but Piñeiro achieved a milestone that made headlines, becoming the NFL's all-time field goal percentage leader during the Panthers' bye week in 2024. That's a testament to his consistency and composure under pressure. Piñeiro has a long of 56 yards in his career, and he's trusted in clutch moments, which makes him a credible candidate to replace Szmyt if needed. Now, it's important to remember that the Browns' coaching staff, led by Kevin Stefanski, isn't rushing into any decisions just yet. Despite Szmyt's struggles in Week 1, Stefanski has publicly supported him. After the game, Szmyt himself admitted that he rushed his kicks, which contributed to his misses. He said, "I rushed my approach and pushed the ball. I got to do better, and I expect better out of myself." That kind of accountability and self-awareness is a good sign, but it doesn't mean the Browns aren't considering their options. Stefanski emphasized that he's not ready to cut Szmyt just yet, pointing out that the kicker had a solid camp and has been a positive part of the team so far. However, that doesn't mean the team isn't exploring contingency plans. One possibility is Michael Badgley, who has bounced around the league since entering as an undrafted free agent in 2018. Badgley has shown he can be reliable in short stints and could be brought in as a temporary competition on the practice squad. His career stats are quite respectable, 98 for 119 on field goals with a long of 59 yards, and he's proven to be a trustworthy kicker in various NFL environments. Bringing in Badgley could give Cleveland some breathing room while Stefanski and the coaching staff evaluate Szmyt's performance and confidence. This situation with the kicker isn't just about a missed field goal or an extra point. It's about the broader implications for the Browns' season. Cleveland's offense has been looking good, and Deshaun Watson has shown flashes of the quarterback we all expected when he arrived in Cleveland. The defense, too, remains stout, capable of keeping games close. Special teams, especially the kicker position, can make or break a season. Just ask any Browns fan who remembers key moments from past seasons when missed kicks cost playoff spots or crucial wins. It's worth noting that Schmidt himself remains optimistic despite the hiccup. He spoke to the media, saying, "Similar to the extra point, I rushed my approach and pushed the ball. I got to do better, and I expect better out of myself. Just try and forget about it and move on to next week." That's a mature outlook, especially for a rookie in his first NFL season. But the pressure is mounting. Fans, analysts, and the coaching staff will all be watching closely to see how he responds this week. Now, looking ahead, the Browns are preparing for a critical Week 2 matchup against the Baltimore Ravens on the road. That game will be a true test for the team, especially with questions surrounding the kicker position. The Ravens are known for their tough defense and special teams play, so Cleveland needs to be sharp in every phase of the game. The Browns' offense has the potential to put up points, but they'll need reliable kicking to seal the deal, whether that's Schmidt, Gonzalez, Piñeiro, or Badgley. Throughout this season, Cleveland fans have seen their team grow and adapt. The roster is filled with talented players who can compete at the highest level. But special teams, often overlooked, can be the difference between a winning season and a disappointing one. The Browns' management is undoubtedly weighing their options carefully, trying to find the best solution to secure the stability and confidence needed at the kicker position. It's a crucial part of the game, and the pressure to get it right is immense, especially early in the season when every point counts. This situation also highlights how NFL teams are always working behind the scenes, analyzing every detail and adjusting strategies to maximize their chances. Cleveland knows that in this league, even a single missed kick can have ripple effects that influence playoff seeding and postseason dreams. That's why they're exploring every avenue, considering familiar faces like Gonzalez, proven veterans like Piñeiro, and even reliable backups like Badgley. Each of these options brings a different set of strengths, and it's clear that the Browns are serious about finding a solution that works. And let's not forget, this isn't just about one game or one missed kick. It's about building resilience, learning from setbacks, and coming back stronger. The Browns have a talented roster, and they're still in a good position to make a deep playoff run if they can tighten up the special teams and execute when it matters most. The coaching staff's confidence in Schmidt shows they believe in his potential, but they're also realistic about the challenges of NFL kicking, which is often a game of inches and nerves. So, Browns fans, what do you think? Do you believe Schmidt can turn things around after that shaky start? Or do you think Cleveland should make a bold move and bring in someone like Gonzalez or Piñeiro right now? It's always a heated debate, and your opinion matters so much. The team's future depends on the decisions they make in these critical moments. Remember, the season is still very young, and there's a lot of football left to play. But one thing is for sure, special teams will be a key focus as Cleveland tries to find its rhythm and continue aiming for that Super Bowl goal. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. This team is always evolving, and every week brings new stories, new challenges, and new opportunities. So keep your passion alive, keep supporting your Browns, and let's see how this story unfolds in the coming days. Thanks for sticking with me, and as always, go Browns.